ready to learn about money and technology? Awesome. Let's do this thing. Well, welcome back to the vlog. I just got back from the golf course. Shot a 89 today. It wasn't my best day, but I didn't have my cameras with me. Didn't take my cameras. Shot an 85 yesterday, which was much better, but I got a long way to go. I got to learn to do that game for sure. I got to keep working at it every single day. But I got back, and now I'm getting ready to move into my Google AdWords, AdSense, and YouTube account, because what I'm learning is, as I started doing this is episode 21, I have not hooked up these accounts together. And so now I'm starting to hook all these up and really get into it a little bit. And it takes work. It takes time. So here I am going to spend the next few hours working on that. But along those lines, I want to talk a little bit about money and technology and how it can serve and help you, and some ideas on how you can embrace it to use it. This week on MorningCoach.com, and I'll put a link up here, MorningCoach.com. That's our headquarters. That's where we're at. You can get a daily coaching from us every day, and there's courses and so many things. You can stop over there. I'm speaking this whole entire week on the ways that we can use technology to help us and to get over the fear, and the way that we can use it to actually generate revenue and do so much for our lives. So I want to get into that today and talk to you about a few things that you can really use technology to help you start making some money. So the first question is there really money in kind of tech? Well, obviously creating tech, there's a tremendous amount of money. If you just look at my desk, I'll show you my desk. I'm in the Apple sphere, right? I have the iPad, 2 iPads on my desk, 2 computers, and it's just me. I'm into technology. So yes, on that end of it, yes, you can. But embracing technology is another way for you to really connect and really get things working for you, okay? So for me, my first kind of technology area that I went into was podcasting, and you'll see a few videos here on podcasting and a few vlogs that I've done. But now I'm going into this world, and the reason I am is because I know that this is a place to connect and really build community. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today is, how do you really make money in it? Well, for me, one of the things I've done is been able to build MorningCoach.com that's helped thousands of people around the world by using the podcasting platform to get me out there. Nobody knew who I was before then, and now that has reached thousands of people. In fact, we've had 21 million downloads over 10 years. And it's an awesome thing because I'm able to do it here in the office and connect with people. And that's what's been so great about MorningCoach.com. So the first thing is, you got to start to believe that, yes, you can make money using technology, but there are some caveats to that. There's some things that we got to talk about before you just start saying, I'm going to do it, JB, I'm ready to go. So let's talk about a few of those things. Okay, the first thing that we need to discuss is understanding the tools. Now, you can only use the tools that you've got. Back when I started my first podcast, I was using a Sony Vaio computer and a USB mic. So you've got to use what you've got. I think one of the things that paralyzes a lot of people in going out and embracing technology and learning new things, like producing content, doing videos, or just doing stuff for their family, is they get scared of the technology, or they don't feel they have the latest and greatest tools. Look, I've got some great cameras. This I'm shooting on Pentax GH4. This is a new one that I got for vlogs that I love because it's so portable and it can go everywhere. But this camera is just as good. I mean, it can do so much. People have built tremendous businesses. You can record on it. There's apps. There's so many things you can do with your phones nowadays. And of course, a lot of people are doing amazing things. Amazing things with GoPros. Okay, they're doing amazing things with these small little cameras. So, I'm talking about just the camera side of things, but just you've got to use the tools that you already have. And a lot of people get worried about spending money. Well, you don't need to spend a lot of money. The first thing you need to do is start using some tools and learning some basic things. So how do you learn those basic things to really get you going? That's Well, this is another big one. The system is so important. Understanding how to get a system going. I'm going to show you a shot of my desk again. I am in the Apple microsphere. I do Final Cut X for my video editing. I do GarageBand for my podcasting, and so I know how to use their tools. I'm within their system. Does that mean that Premiere is not better? Does it mean that Adobe? I have Adobe Creative Cloud. I have Premiere. They're great programs, but I'm already in a system. For me to go learn another system would take a huge amount of time, which is similar to money. You'll hear me a lot of times on MorningCoach.com discuss this, that time is as valuable as money. In fact, it's more valuable because you can't create more of it. It is running out as we speak. And I thank you for watching me because you're investing a very valuable portion of what you're doing. But the idea here then is as you create technology is that you buy into a system. Okay, whether it's the Android system, whether it's the Apple microsphere, or the ecosystem, right? You buy into a system and you don't leave that system. Cameras, I'm with the Panasonic. I've got a lot of lenses for that. When I started, this was a camera that I bought. And I started loading up on a lot of lenses, and then I watched Casey Neistat, who I like in the video stuff, and he uses a lot of Canon stuff. So I was like, man, maybe I need to do a Canon, but I can't. I'm kind of stuck in this ecosphere and the Luminex, the Panasonics. Now, I do use this little Sony, and you'll see this in all the videos for a lot of things. And I'm kind of in the Sony world because I love this camera's, the point and click style that's just so quick and easy to use. But with me, I'm with the Panasonic because I've got all these lenses. And so when the Panasonic GH5 comes out, which I'm excited for, I will continue to use the lenses that I already got. I've made that investment in that ecosystem. So decide what ecosystem that you want to work in. What is it that you want to work in? Is it Apple? Is it Microsoft? Or, whatever that is. And then stick with that system. Don't change just because you see somebody doing it unless you know that's going to have a major impact on time or money, okay? That's the only time you would change. For me, I'm getting to know these cameras really good. In post-production, I don't do any color correction. I just put it up there, and that's just the way I roll, right? So you've got to figure out what's going to work for you and then get into the system and invest in those systems. Then stick with it because the investment also involves time. It's really critical that you give it time. Time is valuable. I've said that so many times. Time is the currency. It's so valuable, but you've got to give building a system and technology time. Right now, I'm trying to get Google AdSense, AdWords, all these things, YouTube, all combined. I'm on the computer. That's what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. I'm actually going to grab the laptop here, and again, Apple system, right? I'm grabbing the laptop. I'm running, and I'm going to watch some football. And I'm also going to work on this, getting all these connected. And it takes time. But if you do a little bit every day, you will eventually start getting the skills. Just like me doing this video every day. This is episode 21. So 21 days in a row, I've had to produce a video. Some have more B-roll outside, me walking, me golfing, all that, but I'm learning. Some are more here in the office talking. But at the end of the day, it's forcing me to learn. It's forcing me to do a little bit every single day. And that's what I want you to get with technology, is to just get a little bit every day, and that's going to help you start making some money with technology. So just a rehash, can you make money with technology? Yes, you can. Does it take some time? Yes, it does. Do you have to learn some skills? Yes, you have to learn some skills. And do you have to do some other things outside of that just from having the technology? Because there's a lot of people that have expensive cameras and podcasts and do all kinds of stuff but aren't making money. Well, I'm going to bring you more of that here on the vlog, on some ideas and thoughts about that. But to me, the bottom line is building community, being you, being real, and getting out there and bringing value to the marketplace. At the end of the day, you still got to bring some value. I've did the traditional education of, the bachelor's degree, master's degree, and then PhD. I have that education behind me. And then I have my street education, which is what I really value, actually. And then the thousands of dollars that I've spent on courses. Every year I have a budget just for courses. I'm constantly learning and taking courses and reading books. So the technology aspect's very important, but you also have to have the knowledge or a reason that the community is going to come to you for answers. And that's one thing I'll get into a little bit more, and how you can research and you can become an expert and you can build more of a technological business or a lifestyle business. But at first, you've got to come up with something. Like Casey Neistat, his filmmaking is just so entertaining and so good that he's able to generate, millions of dollars literally because he's really taken 10 years of his life and put these skills to work. So make sure you allow yourself time, continue to get skills, and yes, money can make you a lot of money, and it can also be a lot of fun if you embrace it or you're a nerd like me. Okay, so more coming to the vlog tomorrow. As always, comment, like, share. That's what it's about. Hopefully you found some value in this, and we'll keep rolling it. Tomorrow we'll keep going, but I'm going to get on this Google AdWords, AdSense, YouTube connection thing, I don't know, and try to figure this out here. And you go have a great one, and thanks so much for watching. This vlog is over.